Hello friends, welcome to day 23 of our 31-day yoga series to feel good within the mind and body. Today we have a nourishing vinyasa style flow with an emphasis on strengthening and stretching the hips. We'll begin today in child's pose, balasana. Sink your hips back towards your heels. Widen your knees as much as you would like. Soften your upper limbs as you rest your forehead on the earth. Really give yourself permission to relax the muscles along your back. Relax your face. As we allow the body to soften and return to stillness, might it be possible to invite the mind to slow down, to soften as well? And if that doesn't feel possible today, know that that's okay. Every time you become aware of any inner chatter, simply guide your attention towards the breath and towards the sensations that unfold within each posture. Let us transition into this dynamic practice with 3 nourishing breaths together. Inhale. And exhale. Twice more. You might like to take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. Maybe that intention is as simple as saying thank you to yourself, thanking your body and your mind for cooperating and getting you here on the mat. On your next breath, rise into tabletop Brahmanasana. Inhale, cow pose, arch your back. Exhale, round your spine, cat pose. Twice more. Feeling a gentle lubrication for the back body, softening for the neck. Find your neutral spine, tuck your toes under, walk your hands out in front. Inhale, press up into downward facing dog. Maybe you take a moment here to move the body, or perhaps stillness feels nice for you today. Lean into what's appropriate for you. One breath here. Inhale. And exhale. On your next inhalation, ripple your spine forwards, coming into high plank phalakasana. Feel the engagement of your core muscles, your thighs and your glutes. And let's take a vinyasa Maybe you keep the legs active, maybe you lower the knees down. Flowing to the rhythm of your breath, we'll meet in downward facing dog. On your next inhalation, roll through high plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bend the elbows. Lower the torso down halfway, neutral spine. Inhale, upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, open the chest. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's go again. Inhale, plank. Exhale to lower down, hug your arms in towards your torso, elbows behind you. Inhale, we lift, navel to spine. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go again. Inhale, ripple forwards. Exhale, lower down with control. Inhale, spinal extension. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe you stay here, or let's find 3 more vinyasas at your own tempo. Allow the breath to guide you and support you in staying aware of each transition. On your next inhalation, raise your right leg, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot to the outer edge of your right hand, lizard lunge. Keep the hips low. Inhale, raise your right arm, gaze up. Exhale, palm on the earth. Pivot your right toes out on a diagonal. Step your left foot to the outer edge of your left hand. Lower the hips, reach your arms out in front, wide-legged chair. Inhale. Exhale, palms at your heart, lower to Malasana. Open your hips, lengthen your spine, open your heart. Inhale. Exhale, boat pose, Navasana. Option to keep your knees bent. Maybe you straighten your legs. If you have your legs straight, firm up your quads, your hips, and your core muscles. Lengthen the spine and your neck. Inhale. Exhale, half boat Ardha Navasana. Lower just the lumbar spine onto the mat. Keep the shoulders and the neck lifted. Maybe you reach your arms overhead for a challenge. Keep squeezing your legs and your feet towards one another, hollowing out your belly, pressing your lower back down. Inhale. Exhale, rise to boat Navasana. Inhale. Exhale, cross the legs, palms on the earth, step or hop back to plank pose. Find your vinyasa, or if you like, head straight to your downward facing dog. Moving at a tempo that fosters consciousness, that fosters presence. Breathe. On your next inhalation, lift your left leg. Exhale, Uttanapristhasana, left foot to the outer edge of your left hand. Engage your thighs. Right palm on the earth. Inhale, we raise the left arm, spinal twist. Exhale, lower your hand down. Pivot your left toes out. Step your right foot up. Coming into our wide chair squat. Feeling the activation of your mula bandha, of your pelvic floor, supporting you in channeling energy upwards. Inhale. Exhale, Malasana, Garland's pose, lower down. Inhale. Exhale, boat pose, Malasana. Know that you always have the option to grab a hold of your thighs if that feels more supportive. Coming into your expression. Feeling the support and the fluidity of your breath. Inhale. Exhale, maybe you lower down, half boat, Ardha Navasana. Option to keep the arms the length of your body, or for a challenge, raise them overhead. Hollowing out the belly, drawing your navel to the spine. Inhale. Exhale, Navasana. Inhale. Exhale, cross the opposite leg in front, palms on the earth, Phalakasana. Finding your vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. Taking this opportunity in down dog to lengthen your spine, to open the backs of your legs. And notice that opposition, the rooting of your hands and your feet into the earth, and the lengthening of your legs and your spine as they extend skywards. Inhale. Exhale, step up to Malasana, 1 foot at a time to the outer seams of your hands. Lower the pelvis down, palms at heart center. Inhale, spread your arms out on a diagonal. Option to find your arm bind or open up your chest. Inhale, reach the arms out. Exhale, palms at heart center. Inhale. Exhale, bird wings in the opposite direction, and maybe you find your arm bind. Inhale to spread the arms wide. Exhale, palms at your heart. Inhale. Exhale, boat pose, Navasana, your expression. If you like, let's come into our half boat on your next exhalation. Hollow out the belly, round the lower spine, press your lumbar spine into the mat. Feel the strength of your front body. Inhale. Exhale to rise, Navasana. Lower your feet down, palms behind your back. Inhale. Exhale, lift the pelvis, stretch your hips. Use the strength of your glutes to support the body here. Open up your heart. Breathe. Continue to press your big toe mounds firmly into the earth, supporting you in activating your inner thighs. Inhale, lift your hips even higher. Exhale, lower down. Lengthen your legs out in front. Join your legs together, point your toes. On your inhalation, raise your arms, open up your chest, Dandasana. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold forwards, Paschimottanasana. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, palms on the earth behind your back. Inhale, lift the pelvis, reverse plank, engage your glutes. Exhale to lower the pelvis. We'll do that again. Inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale, palms on the earth. Inhale, reverse plank. Exhale to lower, and again. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale, palms down. Inhale, Ardha Purvottanasana. Exhale to lower. Once more at your own tempo. When you next come into your reverse plank, pause here. Engage your glutes. Squeeze your inner thighs, your ankles and your feet together. Shine your heart skywards. Breathe. Inhale, lift your hips even higher. Exhale to lower down. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Allow yourself to soften. Breathe into the back body. On your next breath, lift the torso. Let's keep our left leg extended. Place your right foot on the outer edge of your left thigh. Right palm behind your back, spinal twist. Option 2, place your tricep against your outer thigh. Or if you like, you can guide your arm between your legs and your right arm behind your back. Maybe you join your hands together in an arm bind. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release from the twist. Lengthen your right leg, left foot to the outer edge of your right leg, and come into your expression of our seated Lord of the Fishes, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Inhale. Exhale, release from the twist. Maybe you shake out your legs, maybe you take a few shoulder rolls. And when you're ready, let's come into Sukhasana, easy pose. Relax your hands in your lap. Relax your belly. Return to stillness. Return to your intention. On your next inhalation, raise your arms. Exhale, palms to your heart. Let us close practice with the mantra Om. Inhale. Om. Namaste. Thank you, friends, for your presence, for your peace, and for your enthusiasm and commitment to make it through day 23. Feel free to leave a comment down below and share what your intention is for today. And I will see you on the mat tomorrow for day 24. May you be well.